Big push on the Peugeot this week, try to get as much done as possible. Got loads of like nice new parts there. I am waiting on the prop shaft that I dropped off 3 weeks ago. They said it'll be 1 to 2 weeks. It's now turning into a month ordeal for whatever reason. Bit of a shame really. Just for going on with, I've used a brand new 1.5 diesel radiator just to basically see if it can keep its cool on that. We used to use these all the time back in the day when I was turboing these in the front wheel drive. They seem to hold up, so fingers crossed this one works. Oh, she's tight. She is tight. I also hat the front pulley off a little bit. Hope it doesn't upset the harmonics. Well, we'll soon find out if it gets launched into orbit. I have had to get the rear coolant pipe highly modified. That goes onto the back of the block like that. It's a common mod to get the top radiator hose going to the back because it causes a hot spot on cylinder 4. So that sorts that as well and frees up more room at the front. So get that on now. Finally got the prop in. I've had to cut a lot out of this PPF so it clears. I will have to get it reinforced because I'm not going to leave it like that, but you can see how much I've had to cut out just to get it clear. I mean, there's safe clearance there and it shouldn't move because it's all it's all pretty much solid. It's solid mounted on the back of the gearbox and the actual def itself. When I took it up, I basically cut the original one in half and tacked it up. They took the time with it, and then when I went to go pick it up, they've made it thicker. They said they've made it 1/4 of an inch thicker each side, so 1/2 inch overall. I think what they've actually done is just basically taken the piss and charged me £270 for the privilege and telling me to fuck off in future. So yeah, cheers. Gearbox oil, made a nice little hole in the tunnel so I can get to the fill point. Yeah. Somewhere up there. Yeah. The front PCD converters have finally turned up. Lovely. These basically changed the original Peugeot 4B108 stud pattern to 4B100, so they match the back. I'm going to fire these on now, and then I can get some wheels on, loosely get my tracking done, and then push it out and give it a quick bath. There was a couple of issues I had with coolant leaks, and I was running it off this temperature sender here for the cooling fan, and that was kicking in about 99 degrees, dropping it down to about 92, 93. So what I've actually ended up doing is putting a ECU controlled relay in there, which will now control the fan. Just got to warm it up to temperature, make sure it kicks in at, I've set it for now at 90 degrees on, and then off at 85 degrees. This can all be adjusted as and when, but just for going on with, just see if it can keep it cool, that's how I'm going to run it.